How's it going, everyone? Welcome to G-Ball Vision. Today we have an exciting new knife to check out coming in from Ketuo. And while we get started, let us know down in the comments what your EDC is today. And I am very excited about this knife for a couple of different reasons, and you'll see here why in a minute. Great packaging, as always, from Ketuo. We are looking at a knife designed by someone I consider a buddy of mine. Ketuo, also known as Beard of Doom, designed a knife within the last year or so, and it's called the Soulstone. And that is what we are going to be looking at here today is Beard of Doom, Ketuo's out of his mind Soulstone. And this is not your everyday folding knife, and that is for sure. Look at that full length backspacer, all made out of titanium, all completely PVD coated. And let's get this blade out of here. Oh man, beautiful straight sheep's foot style blade, and with a little bit or quite a bit of flair. I would say you got these kind of dimpling in until you get to that last quarter, and then it kind of straight angles down to give you that nice pokey tip. Very good in regard to kind of a utility style knife, in my opinion. Definitely not going to be for everyone, and I think, that's kind of the point for the people who really enjoy unique designs. This is what that was intended for. We are looking at M390 for the blade steel. There are two different variations, but only one of them is in stock right now, and that is this one here. Now, what kind of size are we going to be looking at with this thing? We will check some of the thickness and blade stock here in a moment and put it up against some larger knives and see where this thing falls. We are looking at 3 7/8 inch of cutting edge, total blade as well, and 8 7/8 inches overall. We'll put it up against a couple of comparison knives, the Benchmade Bug Out up top and the Kaiser Drop Bear down there on the bottom, and this is much larger than both of those. And we have the full-size Militaw up top from Kaiser and the Bowie Raccoon from Vostit on the bottom, and it's going to tower over both of those as well, and those are considerably getting to be that full-size range. Now, here's a knife I really wanted to put it up against, and something I've been carrying a lot lately is the Migron Arma 2. And they are going to be fairly close in size. Similar blades, a little bit more in the handle on the Soulstone here, but we are looking at very similar knives in at least how they are sized and their thickness. Look at that. Absolutely love these overbuilt beastly knives. And so there you go. You're looking at Migron Arma thickness and size with the Soulstone, but the Soulstone is going to be even larger, even longer. And there is plenty of room on this handle. This kind of swoop down here, that is mainly, I believe, for that lanyard area there. You could use it if needed, if you needed some added reach. But I think you're mainly going to live up here, either choked up right behind that edge or maybe giving yourself a little bit of space. But that Beard of Doom is a huge fan of lanyards, so we have a very pronounced spot for that lanyard. I don't know the complete method to the madness for this knife out of Beard of Doom's head, but he's got himself one cool and unique design. Let's go ahead and we'll get a weight on this knife. So we actually just went through this, or I did anyway, with the North Mountain Blade chop in full brass. That knife was heavy, but not extremely heavy. Let's see. I think this is going to fall somewhere in that same range. I'm going to guess. It feels like it could be 9 or something like that, but I think it's deceiving, and I bet it's closer to 8. Probably, let's say randomly, 8.4. Oh! Close. It is getting up there towards 9, but 8.6. And we're looking at 244 grams. So definitely going to have some weight to it. Some people will be very interested to see this spec here. We'll check handle thickness. And I don't even know. What's that at? Like 0.7 or something? Maybe more. Yeah. 0.77. Wow. That is awesome. Let's check this blade stock thickness here. 231 thousandths there at the thickest part of the blade. Wow. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and check the behind the edge thickness. We'll just check a random spot here. And 27 thousandths on that particular hold and particular spot. So that is a pretty thick boy. 233 thousandths. And I don't think the Arma's quite up there. Oh, well, yeah. 249 thousandths. Is it that much thicker? Yeah, by a little bit it is. The Arma's even a little bit thicker than the Soulstone. Let's see what this looks like in the pocket. We are looking at right-hand carry only, and that is a milled titanium clip there that matches. See how this thing slides in. Good retention over that initial ramp there. And good retention all the way up, as a matter of fact. Very good. And then you'll have the same amount poking out that we always do with a milled clip. Nice amount of surface area there to grab a hold of and pull this thing out of the pocket. Good retention on the way out. Let's go ahead and see how this thing cuts right out of the box. I know what I will be carrying for the rest of the day here, so let's see. You definitely feel like, okay, I can handle whatever is coming at me with this thing. Shoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, very nice edge. For as thick as this thing is, that is pretty damn slicey. Not something you're going to want to buy, obviously, if you plan on cutting thousands of feet of cardboard and you want, this is more for brute force. No question about it. Look at that jimping there. I like that unique jimping on both sides. That's actually a really good idea, actually, to have it kind of on both sides there. That really gives you a lot of traction with the thumb there. So the tang there has been taken down to bare metal, and I'm hoping it's the same with the lock face there. We are perfectly centered up out of the box, which is great. No detent lash with this thing. It's got a nice detent on it. Pivot lash? Nope, there is none. Very good. Any lock rock or play when it's locked up? No. No up and down. That thing feels like a vault. Let's go ahead and we'll check this thing and make sure that lock is going to hold up against some adversity. And then we'll take a couple of close-ups of this knife here. So we'll bring out the undefeated spine whacker here and give this thing a couple of taps. Couple of lighter taps to get started. Very good. The lockup is about 20% or so, but we do have a steel insert in there. Very good. Yeah, there's no movement whatsoever, and it sounds like an absolute tank. So very fitting. Uh, a big beastly knife like this, we want to have a good, strong lockup with. So as far as deployments go, we have that fuller and we have the front flipper there. Seems there's plenty of room back here to kind of hang out with your hand. So whether you want to thumb flick it or reverse flick it, once you get used to things though, you can kind of decide on how you want to deploy it, right? Whether it's with the nail or the meat of your finger. You kind of decide which feels better, but all of those work pretty well. Now, this is looking like a front flipper, and it's working like a front flipper. There's no jimping on it, but it's angled back out, so it really kind of, it just works. And the index rollover as well works good. Really good, as a matter of fact. Almost perfect for your finger to kind of just lay in there and roll this thing over. Very nice. Very unique knife, and I gotta give it up to brother Kevin, Beard of Doom. This thing is absolutely awesome. There's something to be said about not going with the grain, going against the grain, and just putting out something that he wanted to put out, something he would enjoy carrying. And I think he fully did that with this knife. I think it kind of encapsulates everything that I know about Beard of Doom. He loves these more unique, futuristic designs. I know he's a huge fan of Reich and Ketuo, so I'm happy for him that he got to design a knife with Ketuo and absolutely crush this design. You'll have to let me know. What do you think of the Ketuo Soulstone here? I love hearing from you guys, your thoughts and opinions on these new knives and these companies. If nothing else, let me know what you're carrying for the day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people. And if you're new to my channel here and you enjoy this type of content, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe because I release daily videos just like this. I will pop a couple of new videos up on your screen that YouTube is recommending you go check out right now. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.